Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Elaine. I'm known as what? LBE. I know y'all like, LBE, you got this ribbon hanging. Listen, I'm working, okay? I'm working. Just know I'm working. It'll disappear in a minute once I get done with it. But I had to set up there, get it out of my way, okay? So anyway, y'all, I got to give a major, and I'm wide awake now. I ended up taking me a nap. That's why y'all saw my morning video kind of late. Yeah, I dozed off. I'm gonna keep fighting through it and getting through it until I get this rhythm of, this routine going, and I'm, wide awake, happy-go-lucky more, because I know that video sucked in energy, okay? But I tried to give it my best because it was early in the morning. But anyway, I came on here to show y'all the idea I got from Miss Donna. Now, I don't know who else has been doing this. And I really can't even remember Miss Donna's page. Y'all know Miss Donna. She follows a lot of y'all. Well, a lot of us. I said a lot of y'all. She follows a lot of us on our channels. Her profile picture is like a I'm trying to see if I, oh, there it is. What's her channel? Donna House 8508. Donna House. It's at, I'm sorry, the at symbol, Donna House 8508. Okay, y'all may think I don't be watching y'all videos. I do, because I be needing some entertainment while I'm working. Okay, and I just like to see you. Listen, you're never too old to keep learning. Okay, it's a lot of techniques that some of y'all do that I need to step my game up on. Okay, I ain't the beast that in the midst of this. It's other people out here that's cold, ice cold too. So anyway, Miss Donna had a video talking about her shred and shrink, not, I was gonna say shrink wrap, her shred, basket filler, grass, whatever you want to call it. There's so many names people call it. Crinkle paper, whatever you want to call it. She had an idea, and when I saw that video, Miss Donna, I just want you to know, I turned and looked at this middle caddy right here. Well, I ain't say middle, but it's kind of in the middle. One of these middle caddies right here. And when I tell you I pulled out the different bags of shred that was in there, baby, listen, I had about 4 bags with the same color but different quantities of shred in it. Some had a little bit, some had a medium size, some was quite full, some was like, I was like, and I don't know why I didn't finish the first bag. It's like, what am I doing with my life? And I'm like, I need to get some decency and order, because if I expect to keep flowing through these gifts to prepare for the holidays, baby, listen, I got to get it together. Okay, so Miss Donna made me pause in the middle of the gifts that I'm creating. As y'all can see, it's kind of like a little spectrum over here of what I'm working on. She made me pause in the middle of my work and look at this container like, girl, let's get this container under control. Now, if you look at it, you probably can't see it, but there's roses in there. Because I realized that I had balloons and roses mixed in together. Now, I still got to work on this tall one up here. I'm going to take all the balloons out of that and make sure ain't nothing in there but the gift bags are supposed to be in there. And like little, I got mini gift boxes and things like that. That's what's supposed to be up top, not balloons and everything else. So shout out to Miss Donna, because you girl, you hooked me up. Okay, had me thinking. And so my husband's like, "What you doing out here in this shit?" And I'm now, Miss Donna, you had me out there sweating like a, listen, I almost turned it to a summer sausage out there. Cause my purple shred was out there my purple shred was out there in the shed. That's a tongue tie. I had to say it slowly, okay? Because every year after Easter, it's like nobody wants the purple shred, because that's the only thing that's left in most of the stores. So I always politely just grab me a whole case of it and walk on out the door, because I know eventually I'm gonna use that shred. But I went out there to get that box, baby. Listen, I saw the box. I was close to the box, but just in the midst of being out there, that sweat with Jay. I said, I don't see how y'all go out in these sheds and start organizing your sheds and your storage units that's outside. I don't see how you do it, baby. The devil is a lie. It better be 60 degrees before I go out there and do anything in that shed. I'm just gonna continue to keep stacking that stuff in there. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Now, when we get a little calm with this weather, which will be in a couple months, hopefully, then that's when I go out there and make it do what it do. But until then, that joker gonna be out there. Okay. It's enough up here. I got 2 window ACs and a fan going, okay? Because heat rises. And I know that's what to expect in here. I'm not bursting in flames up here, but at the same time, when you get to moving, you get hot. You sit down, you nice and cool. But because this weather is crazy. So shout out to all of y'all that's out there in them sheds organizing, baby. I can't do it, won't do it, will not do it, okay? But back to the video, because Miss Donna hooked your girl up. And if y'all see some crates and stuff over here, pay no attention. The Lord is working on me on these crates over here too. So went out there to get my purple shred. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the purple. Now I got 2 of these bags of purple shred. Okay, what she did was she invested in herself and took her cellophane bags, whatever size you need, depending on the quantity of the shred. Because I got different size bags over here. I'm not finna give you a big bag if you ain't got but this much of shred in that color scheme. But what she did was she color coordinated her basket full of shred, grass, whatever you want to call it, crinkle paper. She color coordinated and put all them jokers in bags. And I said, if that ain't the brightest idea in the world, because at the end of the day, you can put these in your garage or your store, wherever you at, you know, there's a spot out of the way in a closet somewhere, and then just gradually go and grab the color that you need and only work out of that bag. And then you won't be having 50 million doggone little bags everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, if that ain't the smartest thing on earth. So I had enough purple to fill up 2 of these 24 by 32 bags. Okay, that's what this is. It's a 24 by 32. 24, 32. Okay. And I can't tell you how heavy it is. I just know it's got some weight to it. Okay. Just like this one. This is an 18 by 30 bag. But this is all of this particular color that I have left. I got this shred from Pop Shelf. And it came, now this shred right here, baby, them little bags was thicker than a Snicker. I'm talking about, I was pouring it in, I was like, good God almighty, I ain't got that many bags. It didn't fill the bag up already. So, but anyway, color coordinated, get whatever color you need, set it in the bag. I don't mind using the bag for this because at the end of the day, when we make baskets and stuff, we waste a few bags anyway, especially when you're making the shrink wraps and you burn a big old hole in it and you ain't got no choice but to take it off because the hole too big for you to try to cover up and make it look pretty. So you're wasting bags all day long. I don't think this is a waste of a bag. I think this is just a smart elevation of trying to be organized and in order. So instead of having all these different bins and boxes of all these different bags of shred, put it all in one bag. Okay? That's why it's a blessing to have different sizes of cellophane bags. Every time you get paid, buy your set of cellophane bags. If you can't afford all of them at the same time, buy a thing of bags every time you get paid. Just make that, say, I'm going to invest in bags. Every time I get my check, I'm going to take, because you eat up $20 real quick. And baby, some of these bags is less than $20 and you get a whole 50 count, 100 count. So, as I say, your smart investments make a difference. This is by far the smartest thing I could think of. Like I said, if somebody's already done it, hey, by all means, more power to you. Okay? I appreciate it. But Miss Donna is where I saw that. And I have a little bit more blue to put in here. Because I had to take down those food boxes that I did for Father's Day. The ones that didn't sell. And I got some blue shred that needs to go in here. But the good thing about that too is if you have to take a basket apart and you need somewhere to put the shred. Y'all know what I'm talking about because it's been plenty of times, baby, I left the shred in the box. Okay? Whatever container I was using, that shred was left in there. And I was like, I'll just save it in here and use it for the next thing. Well, now I don't have to do that because all of my shred is in one big bag. So now if I take any basket apart and bring the shred back out of it and clean that basket out and, you know, put everything back where it was or use stuff in other bags, whatever the case may be, I can dump my shred back in the bag depending on the color. Y'all see what I'm saying? How convenient this is. This is an 18 by 30 bag too, but I put it in this because I know I have more shred that has to go in here from leftover Father's Days that I'm taking apart, which were the food ones. Now is it gonna fill it up? Absolutely not, but it still gave me room to put the shred back in there. My customer that pre-ordered her own shred that sent to me my nonprofit that I work with, this is her shred. What's the point of keeping a half-filled box taking up all this space when I can just put it in a bag? and take it out to my shed until she ready to place an order again for this holiday season. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, Miss Donna, appreciate you, sis. I really do. I really truly do. So y'all get the point. This is a 24 by 32. We're gonna take it down a little further. I honestly can't remember what size bag this is, but this is one of my self-seal bags. And this is all of the green and red mixture. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is all of the green and red mixture that I had left from my Hobby Lobby haul from Christmas. So of course I didn't need a big huge bag, so I put it in one of my self-seal bags. I'm telling y'all, I am on to something now, Miss Donna. I promise you, and I appreciate you so much. But I ain't gonna go through and show y'all all the other colors, because ain't no point in showing you different colors. But I also, this the last thing I want to tell y'all, I also put my what's this stuff? My natural. This is all I got left. Of course I got to make a trip to World Market, because baby, this ain't gonna cut it by no means. Okay. But I'm gonna make a trip to World Market, and I'm actually going to use my bags instead of the bag that it comes in at World Market, because I'm going to combine all of them. So if I have to upscale this bag, I'm not mad about it. Okay, I'll upscale it to a 24 by 30 or even a 30 something. What I got, 35 by 42 or something. I'll upscale it to one of them big jokers and pour all of them in there one bag. Because I found too, when I pulled the rest of this, it was in like 3 different bags. What the what? What, LBE? You got a little bit in one bag. Woo, y'all. When I tell y'all, this is by far the best organization I could do for my crinkle paper. Knowing that I have all of it in one bag, and I don't have to see 12 million bags of crinkle paper everywhere, or in boxes, or whatever the case may be. When Easter comes, guess what I'm about to do? Put them in bags. Because I'm finna eliminate all of that Easter grass that's in, I got about 4 totes, I think, 3 or 4 totes with just Easter grass. I'm about to eliminate that. And there ain't gonna be nothing in them totes but big large bags of each color. So whatever color I use, that's the color I'm pulling the bag out of. And I'm gonna use that bag, and then if it's gone, it's gone. If it ain't, then you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna save the bags, because if I know that there's colors that I know I'm gonna get back again, I'm just gonna save the bag, put a tab on it, like my little label stickers or whatever, and put the color on there, so I know when I get that color after the holidays, I can refill it with that. If I don't refill it with that color, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take another sticker, put it on top of that, and put the new color on there. But it never hurts to just go ahead and reuse these bags. They got a little dust in them, they be alright. Ain't nothing serious. Okay, nothing serious. But I just want to come in here and show y'all this idea that I got from Miss Donna. Hey, I'm a living witness. It's the best thing since sliced bread, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.